was kind of surprised that at least the one field needed lime already. Although that said, I do believe some of the fields we bought were already limed. Some of them were fertilized when we bought them, and others were just ready to harvest. No fertilization, no lime, needs ploughed, all that sort of crap. These fields here are quite possibly some of the were okay when we bought them type of thing. Let's have a look how we're looking now. So, very tiny piece there. Looks like a couple of small bits dotted around in here, but for the most part, we'll call that done. I like that bit there. And that bit there. Well, if I can see them, we'll do them. I'm going to have to fill up the spreader anyway. Okay. We'll see how far 248 litres goes. Whatever that is. We missed a bit on each side. I know so. Okay. I'll finish off the top of this one, just for the heck of it. I'll do that side as well. Come on. Does it not need done? That needs done. That is lime. Yeah, that's lime. Okay, let's get you out of the way. This is going to finish. Okay. So that is oh, that's the tractor. Okay, that's the harvester. Harvester is now empty. Stuff in. There we go. And finally we have the soybeans to collect. What's the time? 11 o'clock. So, I think what I'm going to do is run to the end. Headland up here. Okay. Okay. I can move from here and lock the office. Huh? Yeah. At least we're at the point where all fields are lined now. I'm guessing this one will probably need to be done, at least parts of it. Okay, you get on with it. And you are nearly done. You are good to go. Hi Robert, how you doing? I messed that up a bit. This will be what? Okay, so once this lot's unloaded, we'll have to run to the other field. I need to check on how much crop we've actually got stored now. Let's wait until it drops. There we go. I try not to make too many, but there's usually at least a few. Obviously the classics are driving out into the street when there's cars coming, and on one of the maps I play, the traffic runs at about 40 miles an hour and the tractors run at about 20-25. So you get hit by a car doing 40 miles an hour, you get wrapped around a tree or a lamppost or whatever. That can be loads of fun. Okay, that's done. This. Need to refill this. And we can finish this field off. Good grief, this thing has got dirty. Oh, missed the shrub. At least on this map, our tractors are heavy enough that they can haul this thing around without weights. There are a lot of maps where I'm running 130 horsepower tractors and they can barely cope with this thing. Okay, stop. Back up. Alrighty. So we'll do this trip. And run up this end. Right to the edge of the top of this field. Do that too. And then this bit here. Okay, and then the back way to the yard. So, what am I doing? That button, that button. And I think I want a thing there. It doesn't take long for the line to fall off the tractor. Careful. Yeah. Yeah, this is Mercury Farms. It's actually an FS17 map that I never got around to playing. Alien Jim made a change and turned all of the buildings into placeable objects. So what I've done here, I started on farm manager mode, which means I end up with loads of money and I get to pick all the equipment I'm going to use. We've got a pair of Fendt tractors. This one is what is this one? 720? 720, so about 200 horsepower. And the other one is a Fendt Favorite 1.5, which is 150 horsepower. That didn't want to do that. Let's do that. Hello. Oh yeah. Okay. No, Channel Tunnel is on ETS2 and the ferries, so you can cross the channel either way. So anyway, it's an English-based map. The fields start out fairly small. So for a starting load, we actually bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fields, plus this yard, plus all the buildings in the yard which I had to place, plus all the equipment we're currently using. And I'm currently in the process of combining fields. Like these 3 got combined last time I planted. 13, 12 and 10 just got combined during this finished harvest. I finished harvesting these southern fields. We're working our way around the northern fields now. But if I zoom out, the fields aren't particularly large. So it's good for small to medium sized equipment. And has the potential of being enlarged, because what the map maker did was jump out of there. Each of these shrubs has there we go, a wooden post in it. If you get a chainsaw and chop the wooden post down, it destroys all of the hedge up to the end of the either one way or the other way. This one's probably going to run this way. There's probably another post in there somewhere. And the same is true of the fences. I can chop down a fence post and it'll eliminate the barbed wire between this post and the next one. If I don't want to chop down a post, but I do want to get rid of the barbed wire, so say I chop that one down and the barbed wire stayed up, I could then chop the top off of that one. I could probably demonstrate that. We may eventually buy that field and want it anyway. So I'll do that. And now I can pick that up. Fall over. Come on. There we go. So suddenly the fence is removed. And it was over here. If I jump there, I'm completely disoriented. Go this way. These fields here are all about the width of a harvester. You can harvest these and then they're separated by trees, so it's a sort of a combined agricultural thing. There's a technical name for it which I don't recall. But that area there is purchasable, all 5 fields plus all the trees in the middle. Forest at the top, a couple of grass fields here. I think some of the fields are planted with grass as opposed to just being grass fields. I don't know that those are fields. I think they're just grasslands. They might be on new farmer mode. This yard here might be sheep and cows, and these fields would be the sheep and cow pastures if you'd gone new farmer. But yeah, it's a good little map. Let's jump back to the farm again. Oh, I can do that by jumping to a tractor. Oh, hello. You seem to have finished. Now the other nice thing about the storage silo is that it will take pretty much everything. It's the one that comes with the map. Where's stuff? So we currently have a fair amount of grain in the silo. I could sell the canola, sunflowers. We've got over a truckload. But if I run along the top, you'll see soybeans, corn, potatoes and sugar beets will go in the farm silo, as will sugar cane. Cotton won't, obviously. Wood chips, what's that, silage, grass, hay and straw, and also manure for some reason. Okay, not sure I would want to put manure in the not sure I would want to put the manure where I'm storing food, but hey, whatever. Obviously someone might. So yeah, I took this tractor because it's cheap. That's less than 100,000 for a 150 horsepower tractor. Our other farm equipment, I didn't go for a lot. So we've got the 150. We've got the 720, which is dead on 200 horsepower, small rustle mash, Flegel, dolly trailer, rustle mash headers. We got corn header as well because some of the fields had corn in. We got potato harvester because one of the fields had potatoes in. We got a potato planter because once you've got potatoes, there's nothing to stop you planting them again. All the seeders, sprayer, spreader, collection wagon because obviously since I can put straw in the barn or in the silo, yeah, collection wagon is easier than trying to find room for bales. Some woodworking equipment because tree stumps, front loader for the small fence, and a couple of weights. So that's the farm silo, which takes all the stuff. That might be lime. I don't know why you would want lime in it. A couple of vehicle sheds, vehicle workshop. These sell points for what's that, lime seed and weed killer, and then liquid and solid fertilizer, and that's the farmhouse that's also part of the map pack. So the buildings come with the map as placeables, and then Alien Jim released the buildings as a separate pack as well, so you can use those buildings on other maps. Well worth getting. It's the MF building pack or something like that. Basically Mercury Farms building pack. So, where do harvest go? Oh, here it comes. But yeah, nice little UK map. It's not particularly hilly, but neither is it deadpan flat either. We're going to wander over to the main yard. Do I have any in the main yard? Yeah, I can jump to the fuel tank. What am I doing up here? Yeah. Okay, so I can beam to the fuel tank. What I can't do is jump off it, so we'll beam back to the house. Oh, because it actually stuck me inside the fuel tank. So this is the farm silo. Double doors, I opened them and left them open. Storage systems there. You could probably put bales in that area if you wanted to. I just don't bother with bales since I can store grass and straw and hay and stuff inside, and that's the unloading thing. And they come in different styles. some more. So there we go. So that's the one I'm using. There's then a grey brick one, a white plaster one, and a red brick one. He's done the same for the and these are the silos from the Mercury farm pack. So we've got a red one, brick one, don't know what that one is, and a stone one. But very handy. Anyway, it's late, like 11:30, and I have a stream to do tomorrow morning, so I'm going to leave us here, and we will come back this time next week. I will be here tomorrow morning with Farm Sim 17 Lawfolds, where we're just heading into winter for about the 6th year. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a good weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm